walking and balancing on that proverbial tightrope. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am alcoholic. Today, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. We had a great time at Crosstalk last night. A lot of people showed up. It felt like one big, giant, nonstop conversation and dialogue with all those people in the room. It was just incredible. So I want to thank everybody who came out and hung out with us last night. It was just a lot of fun. We're actually going to do a Crosstalk, 2-hour Crosstalk panel tonight at a treatment facility that's local to our area. We do it every Saturday night. And so if our friends are watching this morning on our YouTube channel, we're excited to see you guys tonight. We'll see you tonight around 6 o'clock. I want to talk about balancing on that proverbial tightrope, especially in early sobriety. Really, I should say, through all of our sobriety. We need to maintain a balance on this tightrope. What is this tightrope? I call it the tightrope of 4 Fs. 4 Fs. My friends right now are going, oh boy, we can only imagine the amount of F words that's going to be coming out of his mouth. I assure you there's going to be a lot of F words, but I hope it's not going to be that one. But we'll see. What are the 4 Fs, that tightrope of 4 Fs, and why are those 4 Fs important? Well, it's very simple. First F are facts. Facts are irrefutable. They're conclusive truths. You can debate them all you want, and they're never going to change. It is what it is. We've all heard that saying, right? Facts are what they are. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. The opposite of facts is fiction. Fiction is something that is just the exact opposite. I mean, it's not true at all. You can debate it, you can argue it, you can try to spin it whatever way you can. It's just not. It's the exact opposite of facts. The third F are feelings. Feelings are the conscious, subjective interpretation of emotional impulses, impulses in our brain. So in other words, like if I get angry, anger is a perfectly normal emotion. It's something that's perfectly normal, by the way. And I start feeling a certain way over that anger that was generated in my brain. And the last F, and perhaps the most important F, is faith. Faith is the belief in something unseen, the belief that something that hasn't yet manifested, if you will. And those 4 Fs are important to keep in perspective each and every day that you're trudging that road of recovery. And the reason why is because you got to walk a tightrope. And what I mean by that is there were so many times where I would make decisions in my addiction career. There were so many times I would make decisions based off of fiction, which generated feelings, of course, which prevented me from having the facts and my faith. And that's how I always try to tie those two together. We want to be sure that we are acting based on facts which strengthen our faith, rather than making decisions based on fiction and feelings alone. Because that's whenever we make decisions based on fiction and feelings, we are a lot more apt to fall off that proverbial tightrope, to go back to our old ways of life, our old ways of thinking. That's not a place I want to visit anytime soon, if ever, honestly. I don't ever want to go back to that life. While I'm not perfect at this by any means, it's something that has been rolling through my head for the last couple of weeks. I am a lot more successful making it to the end of my day sober. It's a lot easier for me, I should say, making it to the end of my days, drawing a sober breath, knowing that I'm making decisions based off of facts or faith, not stupid faith, by the way. I'm going to win the lottery tonight. No. Making decisions based off of facts and faith rather than fiction and feelings. My feelings are what got me into the world of addiction in the first place. I would feel a certain way. I'd experience emotions, and I'd start feeling a certain way about something, and I would start acting as if my feelings were facts, and they weren't. It was fiction. So for me, at the end of the day, I have to keep that at the forefront of my mind. I'm walking this tightrope day in, day out, and every decision I make needs to be rooted in either facts and faith or fiction and feelings. Fiction and feelings will always get us into trouble. So with that being said, I'm out of time. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. We'll be talking again soon, guys. Remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.